So you guys, I've been so reluctant to talk about this on the show for so long. And, excuse me, there's an area of health in my life that I have always struggled with. And I don't know exactly how to change it. Let me ask Mo a question. Mo, when is the last time you're in front of a mirror or saw a picture of yourself without your shirt on and said, all right, I'm looking good, man. Things are looking good.
Where I was genuinely like 100% loving it.
Yes.
Ooh. It's been a while, man. Maybe 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
In your life, how many times have you looked at your body and said, you know what, I look good, I'm good?
I would say all the way up until like my mid-20s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So here has been my struggle my whole life. I can probably say in my entire life, I've looked at myself in the mirror without a shirt on or naked or whatever, and liked what I saw 2 or 3 times.
In your entire life?
In my entire life. Now,
Really?
here's the strange thing, right? Is that these guys know that I'm in the gym almost every single day. I work out a lot, and
Not just for working out, you're a health nut. Like you really, the science behind it and nutrition and all that, like you're really into that.
I do love it all, but it's really, really dangerous. I mean, I have body dysmorphia. Never been diagnosed with it, but I do know this. Like, I realized on the last vacation that I had, you know how like when you're working out in the gym and you feel like you're busting ass and you feel like you look good, you're feeling good, but it's mostly based on how you look. Then you get to your destination, you shoot a couple of pictures of yourself, then you get home and you look at those pictures and you're like, damn, I thought I looked better than that.
I do that every vacation.
Every vacation, right?
Every single one.
Now, here's what mentally I know is that for my age brackets, I look really good. But I came home and immediately said I had to lose 5 pounds, right? So I did that over the course of 2 weeks. And here's the unhealthy part also is that not only did I lose the weight, but then after I lost the weight, I got on the scale this morning. I'm like, you know what? That was so easy. I bet I could do it. I could lose 2 or 3 more pounds. And it has never, ever been good enough for me. And I think I know where this stems from. I'm an undersized dude. I'm 5'4". When I was younger, I think I weighed about 75 pounds, honestly, my freshman year in high school. So that's when you really start to get involved in girls. And look, as far as height goes, there was just, you know what? Girls don't dig the short guys generally, right? Luckily, I found one that does now. But I think I started working out, and I lived in Southern California where vanity is at a high, at a premium. And I started working out because I wanted to give girls something to be attracted to, which was really a bad mindset to get into starting working out. And I have never, ever lost that mindset. And it has never been good enough for me. So when I look in the mirror, and this is not about, I don't want comments on Instagram. Hey, you look great. I'm not looking for all that. I'm saying I could get 100 comments on Instagram that say, man, you look really, really great. And the way I feel about myself is 100% different. And I don't know how to tweak that vision.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like you've acknowledged and you recognize this about yourself. So what lengths are you going to change that mindset and to try to tackle that body dysmorphia that you're dealing with?
I don't know. It's such a mind F. And again, I've been doing this my entire life that I have to say to it's a weird, it's hard to explain. I have to say to myself, look, I know my weight. I know I probably look good. But in looking at myself, it doesn't look good to me.
I never think I look good, regardless of where I am. When people say you look great, you're losing weight, I never see it. But a lot of people would argue that it's not as unhealthy as you think, because as long as you're doing the work to remain healthy, regardless of what motivates you to do it, you're doing it.
But is it healthy? I mean, if every time you look at yourself in the mirror, and by any standard for my age, I'm a fit dude, right? Most guys my age would go, I'd love to look like that. That I understand. But is it healthy if you can't look at your own self and go, you know what? I do look good.
I don't think it's mentally healthy, no.
Nah, man. And I'm not exactly sure where to tweak it except to lie to myself and just go, I know what my weight is. I know I probably look good, even though it doesn't make sense to me in the mirror.
Well, have you tried before and after pictures? Like my dad does that, and he looks at where he was and then where he is now, and it kind of helps him see the progress, and he'll see himself a little better.
So does he get to a point where he sees progress, but then he's like not happy with the progress? So that's not even like something to be proud of. He's still upset.
Somewhat, but it has helped him to see, because sometimes you really do have to see where you've come from so that you can appreciate where you are a little more.
I could see how this kind of thing could end up in like a full-blown eating disorder with some. Now, I've never had that problem with food. I've never had that relationship with food, but I can certainly understand how people see themselves in the mirror and they're like, I got to lose weight, I got to lose weight, I got to lose weight. And by anybody else's measure, they're healthy.
What'd your therapist say?
Oh, I haven't called her in years.
Mm-hmm.
He figured that's what we were here for.
Ring, ring.
She's busy. I'm sure she's super busy.
The Bert Show.